back to hi everyone, just making sure there's not a delay because I started talking immediately after I hit record, and you totally need to hear this introduction, right? Welcome back to Pokemon D&D Ice. I am your GM DM, the Gold Crow, and with me I have three of my wonderful friends as we embark into this hopefully the last session of this split party dynamic with guests from the rivaling factions on the ice continent. And without further ado, I think I'm gonna allow Geek to take over the recap of what happened last time on our session.
All right. In that case, um, Friday, April 12th. Sabrina and I finally arrived at Mount Prometheus, accompanied by Kai, a member of Abolition, alongside Finnegan, Brannigan, and Brutus. Our goal here was to confront and non-lethally deal with one of these dragon types supposedly affected by the meteor's magic. But as we venture out further, I've become increasingly more worried about our chances of success. Kai claims he has some means of containing the Pokemon, but refuses to show us. Brannigan seems to be more interested in any sort of reward he could gain rather than the lives this will protect. And Brutus, well, his bloodthirst is worrisome. Even Sabrina, who I pressed again about what Estelle and Riozan spoke to her about, claims it was only about an admission into the MDRA, but after last time and how cagey she was before, I'm not even sure if I can believe her. After all this dissonance and yesterday's reminder that those Pokemon under Cry's influence are still pursuing us, I'm not sure what will happen once we reach the peak. I wish it wasn't this complicated. Why does everyone have something to hide? Am I the only one without an ulterior motive? And it's at this point that Sigurd closes his journal, turning his head towards the mountain looming overhead.
All right, excellent. Take an inspiration, just free
All
advantage
right.
you want to use or bequeath upon someone. All right. So we last left off with you heading towards the volcano, and seeing this volcano, and after being spoken to by a flame that spoke Draconic that only Kai and Sigurd were able to understand.
Mm-hmm.
Looking at this volcano, it is a very stark contrast to it looks like this the black and red and the black clouds above it. It looks like a cancerous tumor upon the land when looking back at the white windswept tundra of the ice continent. And are any of you proficient in nature?
Nope. I'm not.
No.
I am.
All right, I want you to roll a nature check for me.
Whoops. That's the spoiler again. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Excellent. So you know that Mount Prometheus was initially wasn't an active volcano, and what is happening now? What you see before you, the rivers of magma flowing through the land, and the mountain pulsating with red. This isn't natural at all. This should not be happening. And yeah, you get the sense that there's something wrong here.
We'll probably be able to like put them together. That it's because of the dragon, or
Well, the thing is, you don't really know about what it's capable of. Like, it shouldn't be capable of that, but Yeah, you could probably put that together.
Working theory, then, yeah. Would um would we be able to like spot out, like, let's say, the easiest way up, um like maybe there's a path, or like that's a path of less resistance, I guess.
Yes, looking at the ley land before you, uh, it's kind of these meandering pathways and stone bridges over these lakes of magma that that you could definitely take towards the mountain.
All right. I guess we can set out and follow these trails up. Um, I I don't know how dangerous the path will be, but we gotta try, I guess.
Hmm. Um. uh, I don't believe we have any way of. There's no other way up, as far as we can tell.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to save all my stuff for when we fight this thing.
Mm-hmm.
And I certainly don't have anything that will. Well, we did get those potions from that weird hermit. As he,
Oh, you don't want to use those.
we spent a good dollar for these, my friend, and
They're cheap garbage. You don't want to use those, trust me. They could have any number of side effects, and you really do not want that happening in the middle of a battle.
he says to you, I, Finnegan. They go together and start talking. The three of you. You just hear kind of these like exasperated whispers, like, "Why do you beat them?"
While they're doing that, is there any other way up? It just looks like the trails.
Yeah, just there's no specific trail. It's just kind of it kind of just honeycombs out in these bridges over lava. Like there's an obvious
Right.
direction to go. It's just there's no quick way.
Hmm.
Unless
While they're doing this, Bree's going to take out her spyglass and look and see if she can see any sign of, like, the Queen's men anywhere.
All right, do a perception check. What are you looking for out in the tundra or the mountain?
She's, like, going to do a... She's primarily going to be looking around the volcano.
Okay, yeah. Roll a perception for me then.
Okay. Ouch. Okay, it's a 10.
Hmm.
Yeah. You look around and you you don't really find anything that you're looking for in terms of other Pokemon or the thieves. But
Okay.
when you do look at the mountain, you do see some like kind of boulders just kind of falling down it sometimes,
Oh.
and
Well,
just
that's not really good. She collapses the spyglass and puts it away. Well, Sigurd, I don't see any sign of the Queen's men, but there are some boulders falling down the mountain occasionally.
You think the Queensmen would be all the way out here?
Well, I mean, that's why we split up from the others, so that if one team got attacked or ambushed by them, the other team wouldn't have to deal with it. We
Hmm.
don't know if the others have dealt with them, so there's just as much of a chance of them being here as there is there.
Hmm. Well, as if you can't see them, that's a good sign. But you said boulders. Is there any way? Did you see any like openings, or is it just random, erratic?
DM.
if you're trying to find an opening, then you could do another one. another
Okay.
perception as you study the mountain itself, just to see if you can find a way inside of it.
Let me have another look real quick. Ugh.
Ah,
Yeah, you don't it, the fog, the steam and like black
Yeah.
cloud. It's getting all steamed up, and you can't really see through the spyglasses effectively as you try to go closer and inspect it.
The, the lens keeps getting steamed up, and there's too much ash in the air. I can't really get a good look, unfortunately. Maybe I'll try if we get higher up. Maybe the air will be clearer up. Why would the air be clearer up there? Hot air rises. Whatever. She puts a
let's
spyglass
just
away again.
let's just be careful. Single file as we're climbing up.
It's more or less the only thing we've got at this point.
Okay, you're saying these potions are garbage. Then what do you expect us to do? We got these specifically to do this.
Well, I bought a few. I've got a potion of flight, which I plan to give to you, Brannigan, and a potion of fire resistance, which I plan to give to Brutus. Oh, and here, take these, Sigurd, and she gives him the potions of heroism and diminution.
All right.
Okay.
No strings attached, right?
No, I mean, I, you guys being in good shape throughout this fight is beneficial for me as it is for you, really.
Ah, yes, true.
We should all be as ready as possible, yeah.
All right, then, shall we go? Sally forth! And they begin walking towards the, kind of goes down on an incline and down into the kind of magma, the lava flows.
All right.
All right. As you go down, let's see. Since this is kind of different terrain, I'm going to have you all roll d6 here.
Mm-hmm.
It's the nature of this place, too.
Oh. Six.
Sabrina's at home.
All right. As you're going through these stone bridges, you have a few close calls where they kind of fall down after you cross them, but there's other way. There's multiple bridges, so you're not stuck on one side or anything. But yeah, it is excruciating how hot it is, and if you have fire resistance, you kind of don't notice it as much. But Sabrina, as you're kind of nearing the mountain, you see, because you got a 6 here, you see something, like just in the corner of your eye, you see something notice you, and then it kind of like skitters into the lava, like it kind of dives down into the lava, something quite large. Not humongous or anything, just something looked about 10 feet tall, maybe. Just kind of jumped down into the lava.
Look alive, guys. We've got company.
All right. As Sabrina says that, I will try to focus on his tremor sense and see if he can do something is happening, I guess.
All right. And how far does that reach out?
30 feet.
30 feet. Okay. The question is, are you going to go near... She said she saw this near lava. So do you want to go kind of 30 feet, within 30 feet of the lava?
No, just taking a defensive stance, I would say.
Okay, sure.
Yeah.
You wait, and nothing seems to happen. She saw it go into the lava near one of those bridges. If I want, I can give you. I can show you. I can give you a visual aid here.
Hooray.
She saw it like go around here.
Is it like ahead of us to the point where we might need to pass that area to kind of keep advancing?
What was that?
Is it like ahead of us, or is it like off to the side? Would we be able to avoid it if, or at least that area where it disappeared into?
As far as you know, like the way to continue here, is over here, and so there's kind of only one way, and you saw the thing go into the lava there.
Okay.
I'll say you guys are off the map too, so you're kind of like down here.
Okay. Oh. Oh.
What's up?
Quill disconnected.
Will has DC'd.
Uh-oh.
I think
Power might have gone out. Yep. There we go. Or internet.
I think I will again like strum his bow, and he will summon the form of the dread again, but this time it will be like crackling with lightning in its wings, kind of.
Okay.
Yeah, and he will ask it to just like take us like a swoop around and see if like anything jumps out, I guess.
So it's gonna fly?
Yeah.
How high is it
So
gonna?
20 feet above, let's say.
20 feet. Okay. It. So you see Kai. Summon this Drudagon kind of crackling with electricity and just these lightnings on its fangs and claws, and it just jumps down. It's like its whole body kind of goes dark, and then it just flies up in the air, and it soars around the area, and it does a flyby 20 feet in the air, and nothing seems to happen as it's doing that. It doesn't seem to detect anything, or there's no reaction.
Well, I guess I led you all here, so I will take the front, and he will carefully approach, I guess, the lava.
Where are you gonna
Advance
go?
carefully.
Where are you gonna go?
Let's say right here.
Okay, so with your tremor sense, since lava is technically still Earth, there's something here, and there's something here. They are moving.
They're definitely there. Whatever it is. Let's see. I don't think I have anything to resolve the situation.
Sigurd's gonna position himself right here, just kind of not in the front, but doesn't want to be too far away in case something happens.
Well, how do we get them out of there then?
Do we have anything to lure them out? Or lure them away?
Well, I would expect that the only thing that would lure them away is us, so they don't seem to care about anything that's flying by, so. All right. I will try to do. I don't know how this is gonna work with lava, but let's just go with it. Kai will try to put a 20-foot radius spike growth, like, in between the two.
I'll hold you on that because Quill is back. Do you want me to give you an update of what's happening?
Yes, please.
All right. So the party walked to these lava flows, and you saw something go inside of it. Did you get that part?
Yes.
And Kai walked up to it, and he could detect something is in the lava right here, and right here,
Right where and right where?
right here,
Okay.
and right here.
All right.
Two large things.
Oh boy.
And they don't seem to be. And the Drudagon did a flyby, and nothing happened with it 20 feet in the air.
Okay.
Hmm. Sigurd's gonna pick up a rock. I assume there's some around.
Okay,
And
yeah.
he's gonna try and toss it kind of like over here.
Okay. Do an attack roll. Just get your accuracy on. Just
Dex or strength
strength.
or anything. Strength. Okay.
You're throwing a rock.
I got a crit.
Yeah. All right. Well, there's one for the the stats. All right. So you pick up a hefty boulder just up from the ground, and you just lob it over with Herculean strength, and it lands right there. That is when you see this insectoid like Pokemon go out of the ground and grab the rock and kind of notice it's a rock and then look over at you. Let's roll initiative.
Oh, great. Okay.
I see.
Caveat, I don't know if my internet's in good condition right now, so I may vanish again, but hopefully that won't be the
15.
case.
Okay.
Lovely.
Okay, that's a nat 20 for me.
I think you kind of need these for later.
We're getting them
Yeah.
out right now, actually. I think.
Huh.
All right. I think I preemptively rolled these things already. And got all your tokens all set up there. I'm so prepared. All right, but I didn't roll these three. And Brutus. Finnegan is a 15. What's your dex, Sigurd?
-1.
Okay, yeah, then Finnegan goes first.
Yeah.
Brutus is 5, and you are a 9. All right, top of the round with Sabrina. You saw this insectoid-like Pokemon just burst out, thinking this rock was a creature, and like grab it.
Okay. Is her position off the map accurate to where she is?
Yeah, I'll say you are. It's accurate to where you are.
Okay. She's gonna back up a little bit, and she's going to hold her action for after someone causes damage to it, and she's going to try to toll the dead on it.
Okay. Very well. Then we go to Kai.
Yep. He will use his hunter's mark thing. I forget the name. Deft Explorer.
Favorite foe?
Favorite foe, yeah, that's it. and he will put it on that creature.
All right, your eyes hone in on this this Pokemon. That definitely looks like it's a feral Pokemon, and yeah, you got your eye on it.
Yep. And he will go ahead and shoot it twice, trying to not like hit it in any vital spots, I guess.
Yep. That is a miss. A 10. 18 is a hit.
Okay. All in all, 21 damage, including the thunder.
21? Ouch.
Yep. And Rodigan doesn't get to move because favorite foe is a bonus action, I think.
Nope, favorite foe is just a thing.
Oh, okay.
It's like
then he will just move. I'll be trying to move like forward, and I think it's here. Yep. Here, and that's gonna be its turn.
try to put it in one of the grids.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, just so we know where it is.
It's gonna take like the dodge action, and
Okay, he's gonna dodge. All right.
Mhm.
So he assumes a defensive stance. All right. So I think then your reaction goes off, Sabrina, after it's
Yes. Wisdom save.
hit. He got like, I think it's gonna save it. Got 17 exactly.
Yeah, it had to beat a whopping 14, so it's fine.
All right. All right, then we go to Finnegan. He's going to be like, oh, please. And he's going to Eldritch Blast it. And he gets a 18 and a 23. So those are both going to hit. There's my D10. So that's going to do 9 and 7, with a total of 16. And he's going to be pushed 37. He's going to be pushed 10 feet. So he's out of the lava now. Oh, I was going to make Finnegan move there to do that. All right. Sigurd, it's your turn.
Oh. Sorry, I'm still trying to figure out what to do. Okay. What's that do? Sorry, give me a moment. I'm still trying to figure out what to do in this situation.
Okay, hurry. 6 seconds.
Yeah. Yeah, he's... You know what? He's gonna go... where? Right... here. How far can I taunt something from?
Are you using a skill to do it?
The taunt action thing you mentioned before.
Oh, you could just has to hear you.
It just has to be able to hear me? Okay.
But you don't know if it can understand you.
Okay. In that case, I'm gonna try it anyways. Sigurd's gonna move over here, and he's gonna try and like attempt to taunt them.
All right, so I'm gonna have you do a it's probably gonna be intimidation,
Intimidate, yeah.
just at disadvantage, just because it doesn't really understand you.
Okay, I have frostern, right? Yeah, so that balances out to just regular. Got it.
Oh, cool.
18.
Yeah, kind of as it's kind of looking over at Kai, it kind of looks over to you as you're thumping your chest or rattling your scales, and I want you to do an insight check too.
Okay. Insight.
Hmm.
24.
Something about you is you feel like it's not just the taunt you did, something else just about you is making it mad. But yeah,
All right.
it is going to go after you. All right, we're gonna go to their turn, and it's going to follow up on that, and it's gonna go crawl over to you, and it's going to multi-attack you.
Okay.
So it's going to do one with its bite and one with its tail. All right. Ugh, that will be... I don't think that'll hit you. That'll only be a 14 with the bite.
No.
And with the tail. 20.
That misses as well.
Okay. You deflect these blows, and you're not hit by this creature. It is, when it gets close to you, you feel it just being near it is kind of it's sweltering and hotter than just the environment itself.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. We're gonna go over to Brannigan, and he's gonna be like, he's gonna run over with his big smile, his big All Might smile, and he can just get there, 30 feet, and he's gonna start attacking it with you. He got a nat 1 on one of his attacks.
Of course he did.
So that's plus 10, so 22 to hit. So he's going to hit once. And 2d6 plus 5. That'll be 12 damage. But when he hits it, he takes some damage from the heat of this thing. And he just takes 2d6 fire damage.
Hmm.
So total of 7. Ow! It's like you see this kind of bird on the side of his arm, leg. All right, we're gonna go to Brutus, and he's like blood pumping, fists whitening. I am alive! And he starts running over to this thing, and he starts laying into it. Ugh. One of those will hit. He's gonna attack recklessly, actually. Okay, that's better. Yeah, so both hit. So, a d12. 216, so 32 damage. 81. All right, but he takes 2d6 fire damage as well. 6. All right, back to the top of the round.
Oh boy. Alright. Sabrina's gonna move up. And she's just gonna use Toll the Dead on it.
All right, wisdom saving throw. It got an 11, so that hits.
Oh, cool. Ugh.
How much?
Quarter of the potential damage. 6 necrotic damage.
6. All right, it looks badly injured. We're gonna go to Kai.
All right. Kai is going to. Kai is going to cast Speak with Animals on himself with the free one that he gets from being a ranger.
Okay.
And he is going to exclaim to the creature, if you let us pass, we shall leave you unscathed further. We only wish to pass through this territory, I guess.
The red-scaled one told us to.
Told you to what?
Stop any intruders. If we don't, he will kill us, just like he killed our other half of our kin.
We are here to stop the red-scaled one. We only wish to help.
You don't stand a chance against him.
We can only try, but I agree that we aren't as big and as strong as he is, but we have numbers on our side and we shall try our best.
We had numbers too, and we lost half of our tribe. We enjoy what it has done to the land, but we hate living under its rule. But at the same time, if we defy it, it will surely end us.
So be it. And we need to stop you as well.
Okay. So you
And
heard,
with
you heard Kai like speaking this kind of feral tongue to this Pokemon, and Sigurd, you kind of recognized what he was doing.
Mm-hmm.
What else would you like
the
to do?
bonus action, he will have the dragon attack.
All right.
At 20.
It goes down. Let's just say that. So the Dredagon just latches onto its the side of its neck and just kind of lulls it down into an unconscious state.
That is its turn, I think.
Okay. I'll say for the time being, you're out of initiative.
I will then try and speak to the other one and just say, we know you are there. If you let us pass, we shall leave you unscathed. Although I don't know if it can hear me under the lava.
Make a persuasion roll.
Alright. 16.
As you kind of echo this call out to the lava flows here, you see a total of 3 heads pop out of the lava. And they say to you,
If you go past here, all of us will die. We were ordered to stop anyone. His wrath knows no bounds.
There is only one way to fight wrath, and that is through companionship.
As he told you, we've already tried defying him, and it was the worst mistake we ever made.
That I guess Kai will then sigh and just say, "Then so be it. We shall fight our way through if we have to."
they go back under.
Seer kind of looks to Kai and goes, "What are they saying?"
They will not let us pass. They were ordered by Vorgoth, I guess, to guard this place, and he has intimidated them into submission.
And I suppose you couldn't convince them otherwise?
Sadly not.
Tell them to take their companion and run. Forgoth will be occupied by us. That'll give them the chance to get away if we fail.
I guess Kai will try and reach out again and say, you can save yourselves and your companion by fleeing while we are keeping the red-scaled one busy. We at least have some fight in us, and if we fail to stop him, you can still get away.
We are not the only 3. We have many still left in the mountain. If we flee, we are leaving them to die. They gather treasure for him.
He will relay that info to Sigurd.
Maybe tell them that we'll send the others down too.
He will then ask, what if we try to evacuate everyone else as well?
They are in the volcano.
And yeah, he will turn back to the party and then say, they probably are near the dragon or anything of the sort, since if they're hoarding treasure for it, he must be keeping a watchful eye on them.
He also sees all around this land. He already knows if we defy him.
Yeah, he'll tell them that as well.
Would they be willing to fight with us?
That's what I was about to ask.
Would you be willing to? I know this is probably a fool's errand, but would you be willing to rally against the red-scaled one? I know your tribe has suffered enough, but it can only get worse if the red-scaled one grows stronger.
They begin looking at each other. And roll a persuasion.
Ugh.
Sorry.
I'll give inspiration.
Okay. Okay. Roll again.
Seventeen.
17. Luck points are a 2 to 1, right? For other people, well, that's against. Never mind.
For this would be to give it to someone else would be 2 to 1.
I'll bump that up to an 18.
Okay. They begin to look at each other and say,
Are you truly earnest?
With all my heart and soul.
Your kind, the shiny ones, they have slayed us. True, I don't see them amongst you. But what makes you different?
Our group at least tries to preserve as much as we can. We are sadly slow to act, but we try to at least help as many as we can. It comes with a price, but the shiny ones are what we detest the most. They do not care anything about anything except their religious beliefs, and it's sad to see that someone can fall so far into darkness, even though they pretend to be in the light.
Well, we do want to save our brethren. We may have to fight some more. But if it will free us from his tyranny, then so be it. Very well.
and the 3 Pokemon go to your side.
Dragon Quest character joined the party, music plays.
All right.
Amazing.
So you have the equivalent of 3 salamanders on your team.
Right, and just to prove a point to them, I will use my free cure wounds from the gift of the metallic dragon feet to heal the other one.
All right. As you go to touch him, though, you take you take 9 fire damage.
That's fine. I'm proving a point.
All right. Yeah. All right. So his HP is 90, so he's gonna go to 81.
Okay.
And it's poised to attack you again, but they begin conversing with each other, and they get it to join them, and it's still pretty hurt, and it's most likely going to die but it's still willing to do this.
Okay. Just that one stays in the back.
All right. And Finnegan's kind of like, trying to stay away from them. Are you sure this is a good idea? How long does Speak with Animals last for?
What was it? 1 hour or 1 minute?
I believe it's an hour.
Okay.
Or it might be 10 minutes. It's 10 minutes.
10 minutes, yeah.
Okay. All right, so they are willing to follow you. They stay close to you, Kai, but not too close because of the nature of them. And you continue towards the mountain. It tells you
The location to his entrance is up there.
as it points up to kind of a middle height of the volcano. It goes up rather high. You can't really tell up exactly how high, but yeah, it's you're gonna need to start climbing unless you want to prepare at the base for something here.
Yeah. Does anyone need any help climbing? Because Kai has climbing speed.
I
Bree
should
is
be
not good
fine.
at climb. Bree is not a good climber.
Brutus is gonna carry Finnegan because he has a climbing.
And uh, then the Drodigan technically can fly and carry Bree.
Okay, doesn't it say you can't use it as... Oh, it's climbing, so you can use it.
Yes, it says that it cannot fly while it's mounted, but if it carries it in his hands, maybe that's fine. I don't know.
Does it have a climbing speed?
No, but
Okay.
I mean, Sigurd can carry Sabrina if need be. He's really good at climbing.
yeah, I guess.
Bree just kind of hops up on his shoulders, I guess.
Yeah.
I mean, she would be more comfortable with Sigurd anyway. So
Okay. The salamanders can naturally climb the mountain. But, alright, so Brannigan, the Druddigan, Sigurd.
the Drodigan can fly if it's alone.
Oh, I thought it was carrying. Or is Sigurd's going to carry Sabrina?
Yeah.
Alright, so just Sigurd. The Druddigan's going to fly. Brutus has a climbing speed, carrying Finnegan. How are you getting up, Kai?
He has climbing speed as well.
Okay. And Brannigan has to roll. So I think it's just Sigurd and Brannigan.
15.
Brannigan got 21, so he's good. So you begin climbing the mountain, and the pungent odor of sulfur just assaults your senses even more as you get closer and closer to this just this festering wound of a volcano in the middle of this land. And for the climb, I want you to all roll d6s.
3.
5.
4.
All right. Nothing happens. You see a few rocks go over to the other side, but you feel like these Pokemon have led you a safer route to get up here. And they eventually take you up to this shelf on the side of the volcano, and there's this large opening. And I'll say there's maybe like 15 minutes left on your, or 10 minutes left on your Speak with Animals. They say
It starts with 10 minutes. So
oh, it starts at 10 minutes.
yeah, so we got confused, but yeah. It starts with 10 minutes. If need be, I'll cast it again. Though.
But if it's ended, then they begin chittering, and you don't really understand them.
Yeah, I mean, he will, as soon as he realizes he doesn't understand them, he will cast it again. But yeah, actually, the tail end of it, I guess.
They will say, "He's in there." Some of us were ordered to retrieve gold rubies for him. We sadly were never allowed in there, so we don't know exactly what's in there, but we do know that is where he sleeps. That is where he dwells. That is where he hoards.
Thank you for allowing us to approach this place, and we shall do our best to free you of this tyranny.
This is more so for us than it is for you.
I understand that, and that is acceptable. That is all I want, in honesty.
But do not underestimate him. That's as much advice as I can give to you.
We do not plan to.
All right, what's the plan?
Does Kai? I assume Kai like relays that to the rest of the group that's right ahead. Are there any others nearby? If we are to rally against them, I suppose this is of your own volition, but
They
if
are
we are...
They are in the mountain, but if we meander, he will kill the lot of them. He probably already knows we're here.
All right, then.
Then we should hurry and carefully explore the place. And yeah.
They said they...
Brutus drinks the fire-resistant potion.
Okay. They said the thing is right in there, correct?
They said that's where he is. They've never been in here though.
Okay. That's where that's where he is. They've never been in there. Okay.
I will drink his own potion as well.
And you see Finnegan pull out his book, and he begins saying, "A protective magical force surrounds you, manifesting as a special frost that covers you in your gear and gives you 5 temporary hit." Okay, and he uses Harbor of Magus on his spells.
Lovely. Thank you.
He gets 25, or I think it could be 10, 20...
It'd be max level.
30. Yeah, so 30 temporary hit points.
I guess we'll go ahead and drink this potion of heroism at this point.
Okay.
And Brannigan has the potion of flight.
Yeah. Should I down this now?
She thinks about it. I'm not sure. Do we plan on to just go in attacks blazing?
Well, we should at least proclaim our challenge to it so it doesn't think of running away. It, as avaricious as it is, if it wants to proclaim its rulership over this territory, it would need to prove itself, and if it runs away, it would submit.
Announcing your arrival isn't a very good way to do a surprise attack.
Well, they
I
said
think surprise is out of the window at this point.
Fair
He
enough.
knows we are here, yeah.
I guess hold on to it, Brannigan. If you see it fly, then drink it and get up there and attack it.
Okay, very
Brutus,
well.
Brutus, Sigurd, stay close to me.
Right.
I'll need you both next to me so that I can get you two up there.
Okay, shall we go in then?
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
You enter the dark cave. Who will be in front?
I have to be next to Sabrina, so I'm just right in front of her, so if that's furthest up, then that's furthest up. If not, well,
I guess Kai will go in front of them.
it's
As
kind of like
you go
this.
inside, you notice there's what seems to be, as you get a little deeper in, there's gold coins on the ground.
Okay.
Yeah, they will take note of that, but yeah,
It's
they expect
Yeah,
it as much.
it's
It's-
not time to gather gold.
one of the I think they're Scorch. I'm just calling them salamanders, but
Yeah.
one of the salamanders tells you that those gold are fake. They're to trick and deceive.
Uh,
We are not here to acquire gold anyway, at least not in the sense that we need every single thing that we find. We are here to assist, and once the dragon is gone, then we can focus on any material treasures if they're important to any of the group. He will, yeah.
It follows your lead into the inside the cave, and as it is dark in here, you begin to see just kind of this red glow kind of light the light. It's not brightly lit, but there's dim light kind of everywhere from what you can see is lava, and the smell of sulfur is just so strong right now that you almost have to hold your nose to keep it out of there. You walk into this cave here, and you can totally tell I did not anticipate this. Okay, they're probably in the back. And one is at 81. All right. And you eventually get to this cliff face that overlooks this large area that has lava and magma bubbling all around these stiff, rough walls that lead up to the ceiling with stalactites sticking at the top. There's various platforms inside the lava that could be used as a foothold if need be. But you see more of this fool's gold spread all over the this lair.
hmm.
And who is in the front?
I guess
Kai
the-
was.
It was
Yeah.
Kai, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. The lineup would kind of be like this.
Something like that, yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I like that.
So I guess you have to be kind of here to be overlooking it all. And I'll get
So
you.
kind of like this.
Yeah, you can move yourself all into place.
No. And there's the squad.
Yeah.
Like this. Does that seem good?
Yeah. Okay. You can move them where you want.
Good enough.
I'll take control of them later. All right. And as you reach out to this plateau here, or this cliffside, it goes about 20 feet down. You hear this booming, deep voice that only Kai and Sigurd can understand. To the rest of you, it's more like kind of like that. But it says, "I did not expect you to sway those four to your side."
He will use thaumaturgy and to boom his voice like 3 times as loud. And he will...
Amazing.
And he will exclaim, "Great War God, we have come to seek knowledge about you and your kin. But however, these four have shown us that you have overtaken this territory and enforced your tyranny upon them, and you seek wrath upon everyone around you. We challenge you to your claim and seek to, after the battle is over, we shall give you a refuge as well, but not one of death."
There's a silence. And then you hear this beating of wings. As from the ceiling falls a very familiar sight to you, Kai. He's a massive red Drudagon that just looks at you with fury. Its eyes blazing red, smoke billowing out of its snout. And it says, You patronize me. You will give me salvation."
So be it.
What do I
We shall-
look like? I'll tell you what will happen here. I will render every single one of you to ash, and then I'll go finish what Cryofang started, and burn that miserable little hamlet of yours asunder.
Can Bree at least tell that it's very aggressive?
Oh well, just the presence of this thing is aggressive. Even if it probably was having a polite conversation, it would be aggressive.
Okay, well,
But
she's,
it is
she's
like
gonna...
it is like roaring and snarling.
Okay, Bree's going to... I think she's going to cast Fly on Brutus and Sigurd right now.
All right, so then we'll roll initiative then if you're beginning to cast a spell.
Okay.
All right, then.
He says, "Very well." As he sees you casting the spell, "Pain and fear are the most powerful tools. With them, I can bend any creature to my will, or better yet, break it." All right, let's roll initiative.
All right.
Oh, that's a cool quote.
I wish I had that D20. Or that 20, nat 20.
17.
Forgoff goes at 12.
Slow ass man.
Yeah.
Oop.
Don't worry, it's not two of them. I'm just getting an initiative one. Let's just lock them in there. The salamanders. I'll just have them all go at the same time. They got horrible with a 4.
Yo.
Or, okay, that turns into a 6 now because they have +2 dex. What's your dex, Kai? It's probably better than the salamanders.
+3.
Yeah, you're better than them. All right, and Brutus got a nat 20.
Nice. he very much wants to fight.
Yeah. He looks so
That's
giddy.
his defining character. Sorry, Crow, go on.
Oh, yeah, he looks very giddy. Vorgoth has better dex than Finnegan. I don't know why I can't move him. I'll just say Finnegan's better than... Oh, it's because I locked him. And finally, Brannigan only got an 8. Okay, and let's get the jammies going. All right, we'll start with Brutus, who you were gonna cast Fly on him, but he's just not waiting for anything, and he's running like a kid going to Disneyland, and he's just starts screaming, and he's going to. Run, take 2d6 from falling. 2-1, so he only takes 1 damage. He's gonna end his turn there. Sigurd.
Alright. Knowing that he's waiting on Sabrina still, he's going to... Well, he's looking at this thing directly, and he's just gonna take a deep breath in and out, and he's gonna cast Heroism on himself and activate the Frost Rune.
Okay.
Okay, and how does that... And yeah, that'll be his turn.
Okay. Alright, then we're gonna go to Finnegan, who's going to... he's gonna start trying to shoot it with Eldritch Blast. Or actually, what he's gonna do is he's going to hex it. And he's going to make it weaker in strength saving throws. Or ability checks. He's gonna say, strength is a dump stat anyway. And he's just gonna go here.
Sigurd's just gonna look at them.
Or wait, Hex is a...
Response to that.
Oh, it's a bonus action, so you can still attack.
It's a
Right.
bonus action.
Yeah. So then he's going to attack. That's gonna miss. And that's gonna miss. So you see these two bolts just shoot out and they whiz past Vorgoth. Alright. Vorgoth. He's gonna immediately fly 80 feet. Up to 80 feet. How about just there? And then he's gonna look at this group here. And he's gonna smile. Then he's going to inhale. Then he stops. And you see a wicked grin curl on his toothy maw as he begins putting up one of his claws, making synaptic gestures. And he is casting a spell.
Counter spell.
Okay. This is going to be a level 5 spell. So
Okay.
you have to use your spell casting modifier.
I'm fine with that. So,
So you have to get over
I don't get proficiency on this, right? No proficiency.
I think you do. Yeah, I'm pretty
I
sure.
believe
Okay.
not until you have the...
Yeah, not until
level
I've got
thing.
that thing.
Yeah. All right. So yeah,
Okay.
it's a level 5 spell, so you're trying to beat a 15.
Cross your fingers, guys. 18.
18. Okay, Vorgoth
Oh.
begins like incantating this spell, like and
And as he does, she opens up her book and starts chanting her own spell, and all of the unknowns start coming up around her, and then some appear around him as it nullifies the spell.
okay. Well, he looks very mad as his eyes kind of glaze over with red, even more red than before, and He retreats a little bit. He goes up 20 more feet, so he's 40 feet in the air. That was his action to do that. Okay. Then we'll go to Sabrina. It's your turn. You stopped this spell from hitting you.
Alright, she's gonna say to Brannigan, change of plans, don't drink that potion! And she's gonna cast Fly on Sigurd and Brannigan.
Okay. You're upcasting it?
Yeah, to level 4.
And he's like, what do you mean? Ah! He starts flying.
Yep.
Okay.
And is she able to squeeze past right here?
You're getting close to 2 of these things, so you'll take the... Actually, yeah, you'll take the fire damage, but you're resistant to it. So you
yeah. Hopefully this doesn't bite me. Okay, I'm gonna do it.
Okay.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Okay, she's going to go over here.
Okay.
All right.
You only take 2. This taking into account your resistance. You only got 4.
Okay. And I've got to make that concentration saving throw. Let me get in the right chat. This is where things go terribly wrong, guys.
Be really funny if you just roll a...
Oh,
12.
Okay, you're good. You almost drop concentration of Sigurd and Brannigan, but you keep them afloat.
Okay. Oh, wait. That would have hit my shield.
Oh, right. You wouldn't even need to make it anyway.
Oh, well.
All right. Okay. Brannigan's gonna be like, okay, you got my back, right, buddy? As he looks to you, Sigurd.
He's just gonna he's gonna nod.
Right.
He's kind of glaring now that he's gone in. Oh yeah, battle map. For the chat.
The fine viewers.
The fine viewers at home.
Yeah. Sorry about that. Alright, Brannigan is... He can't really get to it because it's 40 feet up. And it's quite a distance away still. So he's going to be kind of like over here above Brutus. Using all of his movement. Alright. We go to Kai.
Alright. Kai will go to one of these loose rocks for now, for this turn, and he will use Molt Earth. He will, like, just change the rock to have, like, a message in Draconic, and he says to Sigurd, if anything happens, read this later. And yeah, that will be his action. For the bonus action, he will have the dragon attack.
I don't think he can reach it because it's like...
It's in the air, yeah. I guess it will be like 5 feet in the air or something. I don't know how trigonometry works, but doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's its turn.
Alright. Alright, it still can't really reach anyone. So, we're gonna go to their turn, and they're gonna begin climbing. They're gonna go over here climbing the walls. And that's all they can really do right now. Alright. We're gonna go to the top of the round. Not with Brutus, but with... gonna do this. So out from the ground below you, this burst of this volcanic gas just shoots up. And I need both Kai and Sigurd to do a Constitution saving throw.
Ooh. Right, and I activated Cloud Rune, right? I did. Or not Cloud Rune, Frost Rune.
Not 20.
Yes.
Pass.
19.
Pass. All right. It's not heavily obscured. You're just not poisoned as you stave off the poison as you cough and gag and the stuff. But now it is
Okay.
Brutus's turn. And he realizes he can't reach it. So he goes over here and tries to pick up a boulder. And he's going to throw it. And it's going to be disadvantaged because it's more than 20 feet away. But he's using Frenzied Rage, so cancels out. That's still a miss. Alright, we're going to go to Sigurd next.
Right. Oh, I'm trapped.
Uh-oh. Yeah, we don't...
Right.
Here, we can just go like this. We'll lock it. There we go. Can you move still? No, you can't.
No, now he's trapped under there.
Okay.
Here, I just move him. Out of the smoke. He shouts as well in Draconic. If you won't listen to reason, then I suppose it'll come to this. And he's going to Giant Smite and basically just rush out. All big now. It's like 40 feet above the cliff, right?
Yeah, there's no possible... You see, these guys are probably going to go on the ceiling and look like they plan to drop down on him.
Okay. In that case, I'm going to dash, and I'm going... Oh, wait, that's a bonus action. Never mind. Huh. So yeah, it's like... Okay, so I'd probably be able to get, like, kind of close to him, but not exactly there yet.
Alright.
With a 60-foot fly speed? Yeah.
No, you wouldn't be able to reach him.
Okay.
'Cause you were right there.
Yeah, kind of like this area.
You'd be 5 feet away from him. You're not based with him, but... Yeah.
Okay, and then... Yeah, in that case, what is that? Oh, I guess I'm gonna, take the dodge action. Yeah, there's not much else I can do.
Okay.
At least at the moment. He's gonna kind of get up in its face.
Alright. Finnegan is gonna pop out and start trying to, shoot some more blasts at it. That's gonna hit. And that's gonna hit, so Finnegan gets first blood.
Yo.
But he gets a 1, so that's 5. 17, and then the hex as well. That's another d6. Oh, full damage for that. Alright, so take that! As Finnegan shoots some rays from Jeremy Crawdon directly at Vorgoth. And he gets repelled, actually, too. So he'd go up a little more, too. So he's like this. He's like 50 feet up now. Alright. Then we're gonna go to... Vorgoth himself. He is going to... move over here. Then he's gonna be like, fine. And then he inhales. And... Yeah, it
Yo.
gets all of you.
Does it hit
Okay.
Sigurd?
There is the verticality in mind, yeah.
Yeah,
Huh.
it went up and aimed down,
Okay.
so that it's kind of like blasting down to the ground there.
Okay.
All right. No, we don't need this anymore. All right, so I need you to all do dexterity saving throws.
Great.
Uh, 22 is
4.
22 is a pass, or you got a 22?
No.
Oh, you both. Okay, yeah, you both failed. So you are going to take. I'm gonna have to roll it here because you're gonna see why.
He doesn't have enough dice for it. Can't believe you don't have enough dice for it. How could
yeah, don't have 18 d6.
you? And
Okay, I see a lot of ones there, so that'll be 52 points of fire damage.
52. And
If
that
you
is
have,
halved.
yeah, if you have resistance, it's halved.
Well, the dragon doesn't have resistance, so it's dead.
Yeah. Okay. And it scoffs at incinerating your dragon. It says, "Pathetic wormling." All right. We're gonna go to Sabrina next.
Okay, she's gonna run up here and cast mage armor on herself
Okay.
to power up her ward, and that's pretty much all she can do.
And I'm gonna say Vorgoth's gonna move over here too. I forgot that part of his action while he's doing the saving throws. If that changes anything you're gonna do. It maintains its altitude, but it moves over here.
Okay.
Okay. Brannigan. He is going to... He's gonna run over here and try to climb up here. He can only make it there, so...
He can fly.
Oh,
can
right.
fly, right?
All right, he's flying. Seeing as this thing is kind of how tactical this thing is going to be. He has a 40 flying speed?
60.
60. Then... he can actually get to it because he was flying. Alright, and he's going to go in for some attacks. That's a 2, so that's not going to hit. And that's not going to hit either, as Brannigan's weapons hit the scaly hide of the dragon. Right. We go to Kai next. You are in the smoke right now.
Yeah, I will just move out of it over here. And I will use a first level spell slot to resummon the dragon. And this time he will make it... he will make it the lightning again, sure. Sorry.
Okay. Oh, you still have it there.
I had the old one, but it's fine. And it can appear in like the range of 30 feet, so like over here. Whoops. Yep. And with the bonus action, he will have it go after Brannigan. I'd say 20 feet in the air, I guess, over here. And it will use the dodge action.
Okay. Then... these things are going to use all their movement to climb up onto the ceiling. For the sake of Intimidation. They're over here. But out from the lava appears 2 more salamanders, and they seem to be poised to go after Brutus. So he's gonna take some hits. That's gonna be a hit. That's a miss. So 1 bite hits. 1 bite misses. And the tail hits. Okay. So the bite, he'll take 2d4. That's full. Wow, full damage. Okay. So that is 16.
Raging.
Yeah. That's piercing. 16. So it'll be 8. And then fire damage, which he is resistance to.
Ooh.
So 8, and then... God, all the math. 3, 4, 11, 5... It'll be 13 with all the rage. Alright, but then the tail hits with the other one. So 2d6. This is bludgeoning damage. A 12 turns to 6. Then and 2d6 fire damage. 2, and he is grappled and restrained. Okay. It is top of the round. And the dragon roars as the searing heat from the from a vent from the top of the ceiling, Sigurd, pours down on you. And I need you to do another Constitution saving throw.
All right. 11. Well, D4. It's not going to do much, but 12.
12 is a fail. 1, 1, 5. You take 7 points of fire damage as you are sprayed by the steam vent.
Oh no.
Yeah.
All right, that's half to 4. Is that round down or round up? I can't remember.
Round down.
Okay.
All right. Then we're gonna get Brutus. He is restrained, so he's gonna try and break out. And with his barbarian strength, he does.
Yo.
And he's going to... he's kind of... I just realized he would have been attacked with advantage, too. Let me just see something. No. He's fine. Alright. He's going to attack these... He's going to attack the one in front of him. That's a hit. That's a hit. Nine. 6. So 15 damage. And he takes 2d6 fire damage. With 6, reduced to 3. Alright, we go to Sigurd.
Okay, before he moves further, he's gonna glance back. What does it say on that stone tablet?
I will paste the message in the chat, I guess.
Or you could just DM it to me, either works.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's gonna quickly glance back at that before rushing in.
Okay.
Yeah, Brutus is fine. He'll be fine. He's going to activate Hill Rune.
All right.
And he's gonna rush in. That should be good, because now he's at 50 feet. Thank you. He's going to go ahead and try and punch this guy.
All right. You're flanking, so you get advantage.
Yep. 20. Whatever, 17 plus 23.
23 is a hit.
All right. That'll be 13 damage.
All right.
And then for his next action, he's gonna try and basically like swing down as he's gonna try and push him prone.
All right. You making an attack?
It's a strength check. Oh, that's not a good. So 5 plus 11, 16. Or wait, where's the? Okay, I got myself all sorts of confused there. Oh, okay. Hang on. It's a strength check. It's a strength check or athletics check versus their athletics or acrobatics. My bad.
Okay, so athletics.
Yeah.
Where is
And they're hexed, so.
Yeah.
And then I also added D4 to that after the advantage. Sorry, I rolled like a D4, a D4 and 2D20 at the same, and it doesn't show me which is which, so I got confused.
Well, it got a nat 20 and a 19, so the 19 is a 27.
I got a 32.
Ah, okay. It is. So how does how does shoving work in the air?
Not prone means you fall down usually,
Yeah.
unless you're hold up by
Yeah.
magic. So.
Okay, well, I'll say yeah. He falls 50 feet then. Roll 5d6.
Alright. 10 damage.
All right. He is now on the ground, prone. You hear this roar as he falls down.
Oh, that's... Alright, and yeah, that's his turn. My bad.
It's going to use a legendary action to use wing attack. And no one is in range of it, but it's going to do it just to get back into the air. So it's 10
Alright.
feet in the air again.
Interesting.
All right. Or no, it flies up to half of its flying speed. So that's going to be 40 feet then. Okay. I'll say 20 because it was prone.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All right. That was a legendary action. So we'll go to Finnegan next. He's going to go over here and begin shooting again. That's a miss. That's a hit. 6 damage. So Finnegan shoots it with an Eldritch Blast. That should be right there. It's going to use a another legendary action to try and hit the Drudagon, since it's based with it at 20 feet. It's going to use... It's going to use a tail attack. Does a 17 hit? The dragon? Your Drudagon? Matt?
Oh, sorry, what did you say?
Does a 17 hit your dragon?
No, it's 18 AC.
Oh, okay. So it swings around and tries to hit it with its thick tail, and your smaller Drudagon just dodges out of the way. He's like, I'll have to kill you once again, it seems. All right. Now it's its turn proper. I want Sigurd roll a d6 for me.
Lovely. 4.
Okay, it doesn't get its breath weapon back. It's gonna fly straight up back with you two, and it's going to unleash a flurry of blows, of claws and bites.
Oh, he's a monk?
All right, so
I was
first
trying not to say it.
we're gonna do a bite on.
Don't worry, I don't have self-control. Oh my god.
We're gonna do a bite on Sigurd. It's
Okay.
That's a cock die. Oh my god! It got a nat 20.
Oh, yep, that'll hit. I'll use 2 luck points to make that not crit.
Okay, understandable.
We're just going through these today.
All right.
That's it for luck dice for reducing things.
18 piercing damage.
Okay.
And 7 fire damage.
I'm so glad I resist all of this.
Bites you, and you just feel the searing pain. You feel this would be a lot worse.
Oh yeah.
And it's going to aim a claw at you as well. 20 to hit.
That
Or no,
misses.
no, oh, sorry, that's a 9. Sorry. 23 to hit.
That will hit.
Okay. Then, this is just slashing. That'll be 14 slashing damage.
Right.
And it's going to aim the last claw at Brannigan. That's a 16 to hit, so it misses with Brannigan. All right, so it says to these two, go get the fox. That's what you hear, Kai and... All right, Sabrina, it's your turn.
Right.
Okay. She's going to use the dash action to get right here.
All right.
Pass turn.
All right. It's going to use a legendary action to wing attack both of you.
Ah. All right.
So you need to make a dexterity saving throw.
$19.
And he got... terrible. Those are both fails, though.
Ah.
So you are going to take... Six plus it. That'll be 14 bludgeoning damage to both you and Brannigan, and you are both knocked prone. but you are 50 feet in the air. So you know what that means.
We're being held aloft by fly.
Yeah, that's it. If you're held aloft by magic, you gently fall back down. Like it doesn't.
Okay, so you just hit the ground then? Just softly?
I think so.
Yeah, okay.
I'll paste you the ruling, but
I'll just roll a d6 here. I'd rather do it that way than look at rulings.
yeah, sure.
Yeah, I'm gonna... I'll let you roll, Sigurd. 1, 2, 3, you fall? Or what are we trying to figure out here, if you fall softly?
I guess?
Yeah, alright. I'll just say you fall to the ground softly, because of the
Okay.
spell. Alright. And he goes up another... He can only go up... It's only 80 feet high, so he'll only go up another 20 feet. So he's 70 feet in the air. Alright, we'll then go to Finnegan. And he didn't really understand what it said, so it's going to... That's a hit, and that's a hit. 7, 12. 7 plus 12, 19 damage. This is easy. 72 minus 1, so 71. Alright, and he's just going to stay there. It is now his turn. Oh, he gets pushed too. I guess he's the full 80 feet now. He's going to... roll a d6 for me, Sabrina.
Okay. 4.
Does not get its breath weapon back. He's going to look at you, Sigurd. Or he's going to... yeah, he's going to look at you, Sigurd. And he's going to cast another spell. And as it incantates the spell, you feel the flight leave you.
Ah, lovely.
You are no longer flying. He is then going to fly 80 feet over here. You could take it. Oh no, you fell.
No, I'm down.
Yeah.
I'm below him.
All right. Then we're gonna go to Sabrina next.
All right. I wasn't expecting him to fly all the way over there, so... Great. Makes things so much harder. No way she can reach him. Sorry, if I go right after it, it's hard to figure out what I'm gonna do. I guess she's gonna... Can she see Finnegan from right here?
Yeah, you see him at the top of the cliff.
Okay. Can he hit him from there? No, he can't. So she's gonna vortex warp him all the way over here.
He is gonna try and resist it because he doesn't want to.
Can she ask him before she does it? No, I'm assuming not.
He already rolled it, and he got, like, pretty high.
Okay.
Dang.
Yeah. Yeah, so he stays right there.
Alright, that's fine. I got more of those.
Okay.
And she's gonna move, I guess... She's gonna stay right here.
Okay. Did we skip the salamander's turns?
Yes.
Okay.
Wait.
I mean, I haven't gone
No,
yet.
I don't think so.
Did
The
we
salamanders are just way low in the initiative.
Did we skip
Yeah.
your turn? I think we did.
We might have skipped like a.
We might have skipped your turn.
I
yeah.
don't
I think
know.
we
No,
skipped-
because you.
You skipped Brannigan, too.
Anyway, just continue. It's fine.
I'll give you a turn because he ordered them to go after you, and they're still like there, which is weird.
I mean, he is the speak with animals going from before still or not?
It's still going.
Alright, so he will speak to the two next to Brutus, and he will say, "You don't have to do this. Your brethren have joined our cause to stop the red-scaled one. We want to end his tyranny and to return this place to what it used to be."
Do a persuasion with disadvantage, just simply because these were the ones in his lair, and
Mm-hmm. Oh, sorry, is that right? I'm not sure if that's right, so I'll reroll. And you said disadvantage, so that's in that one.
yeah, they just fully ignore you and they don't even really reply back. They just seem honed on their objective to please Vorgoth.
Alright, and then for his action, he will, because it's in the air, I can't even hit it from here. He will stand. He'll go next to Sabrina, and for his bonus action, he will have the dragon go 80 feet with the dash action. So over right next to it, but still only 20 feet in the air.
Okay.
And that's it.
All right. Is it based with it?
No, it's 20
No.
feet in the air still.
Okay. So it's still below it. Okay. Doesn't really have any legendary actions available with anything in its range. So, who were we at before? We just did Sabrina's turn. We're gonna do his turn.
What
What?
about Brannigan? He didn't get his turn
Yeah,
either.
Brannigan.
Okay. Well,
We did Sabrina, we need to do Brannigan, then we need to do the centipedes. Scorchers, I don't know.
Brannigan is going to fly 80 feet over here. He's still on the ground. He's just kind of hovering. And why not? He's going to action surge and just fly up in its face again. All right. And he will take a legendary action from the misses. only a 17. All right. Now it is Vorgoth's turn. Everyone's happy? Everyone's not skipped over?
Yeah.
Wait, whose turn?
Oh well,
The dragon.
you did his turn. You did his turn twice, but you haven't done Brannigan or Sabrina's turn twice. But Sabrina just went, I think.
What's happening?
Stuff's weird.
Yeah.
Okay, so wait.
We caught
oh,
up on Brannigan and Kai's turn from the last turn. So now we go
Okay.
back to Sabrina doing Vortex Warp, which was resisted by Finnegan. So now we're again on Brannigan's turn, I think.
All
yeah.
right.
Oh, okay.
All right. So yeah, he's going to attack then, and all the legendary actions are used up. And Brannigan got a nat 20,
Ooh.
and he hits with the other attack. All right. So I have to calculate all this damage. Okay, so that's going to be plus 12. Plus 12. Plus 5. So plus 17. 2d6 plus 17. 1. Mathing. That's going to be 22 damage with the first hit. So 93. And then the other hit's just a normal hit. So that's 5, 3, 13 damage. So 106. All right, and Brannigan's also going to second wind. Just to get this off. And gets a 1, but that's still 10 damage. Okay. Then we're going to go to Kai.
Right. He will, seeing as the other two are not wanting to cooperate, he will shoot the one next to Brutus that is already damaged. Let me... $24. And he will activate Favorite Foe on that one.
Okay.
$12 damage. Oof.
To the one that's hurt?
Yep.
Alright.
And the second attack is a 22.
That hits.
Uh, 16 damage.
That'll be 37, 43. Alright. Hisses as your
Right.
arrow shoot it.
And for the bonus action, he'll have the dragon fly up 40 feet. So it's at 60. And it will use the dodge action, I guess.
Okay. Then we're gonna go to the salamanders.
Ooh.
They begin fanning out in several different directions on the ceiling, poised to drop down. But, out from the lava sigurd, another friend joins the party.
Ah. Alright.
It's gonna hit. It gets 24 with the bite and a natural 20 with the tail.
I'm gonna shield the first one.
Okay. So
Alright.
8 plus 4 is 12. That's another 12. It's 24. So 24 piercing damage.
Okay.
And 7 fire damage. Or no, 20 fire damage.
24 and 20 fire damage?
Yeah. And you are
Okay.
grappled and restrained.
Alright.
These two are gonna ignore Brutus and do as instructed. I'll have to label it. I'm a green unit. I'm a green unit. It's gonna ignore him and... Can I make it to you? Yes, it can. Well, this one is going to climb up here. It can't... It can only base itself with Finnegan, but Brutus gets an opportunity attack. He's probably going to attack the one he was attacking before. That's Cockgaroony. That was almost a nat 20, but it turned into an 18. So that'll be a d12. 12 damage.
Right.
And Brutus takes 2 fire damage. This one is going to attack you, Sabrina.
Okay, bring it.
A nat 1 for the bite, and a nat 20 for the tail.
Oh joy, okay.
Okay, so it's going to bring on some hurt right now. So 7, 11. It's going to be 23 bludgeoning damage.
Okay, hang on.
So,
23.
and 18 fire damage. And you are restrained and grappled. Grappled and restrained, whatever. It's all halved, though. The fire is halved. It's only 9.
Okay.
You have to make you only have to make 1 concentration, I believe, because it was all in 1 attack.
Brannigan falls.
Uh-oh. All right. 8d6, huh?
You should have quill rolled that.
Sure. Roll 8d6, Quill.
Okay. 24.
Okay, it could be worse. So Brannigan looks all confident after that devastating blow he just dealt. But then it's like Wile E. Coyote, where he's like running in the air for a second and 24 damage.
Yeah.
He is prone now. Okay. He can't really do anything. No legendary actions anymore. Alright. Then we're gonna go back to the lair action. It's gonna put it on... It's gonna put it right here on Finnegan. The same place again. Making sure not to hit his friend. Finnegan must make a Constitution saving throw. He fails. What is the outcome of this? He is poisoned, so that means his attacks are all at disadvantage. Till the end of the next round. So he begins to cough. Alright, Brutus, seeing you're in trouble, runs over here. And he's going to make a shove action with one of his attacks. Yes, he is shoved 5 feet, and you are no longer grappled, Sabrina.
Oh, thank you, Brutus. Thank you so much.
He just ignores you, still screaming, and then just starts fighting it again. Alright, he got another hit. 11 damage. And he takes some more damage as well from the heat body. 1. So, I don't think it can be less than a 1, so he... even if he reduces it. Alright. Sigurd, it's your turn.
Alright, well... okay, interesting situation I'm in. I'm gonna go ahead and chug, what is it? Which one is it? The superior healing potion I've got on me.
Okay. So that'll be 40 hit points you get back.
Yep. Bonus action, second wind.
Okay.
7... 9 on top of that. Let's see. That's my action, bonus action. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna action surge.
Okay.
I'm gonna try and first of all shove this guy off me.
Okay.
This guy right next to me. So that's another contested athletics.
You can do this even if you're restrained, I believe.
Restrain just says that you attacks. Attack rolls against the creature have disadvantage, and the creature's attack rolls have advantage.
Okay.
On that, their speed 0, and they can't benefit from any bonus.
All right then. It got a 15 then.
I got more than that on my first roll.
All right. He gets shoved.
All right. So he does that, and he's going to kind of move, kind of, I guess. Let's go, like, kind of right here, and in Draconic, he's going to shout, "Really? Running away? You're a coward!"
Ooh.
And so he's gonna try and taunt him.
Do an intimidation check.
And I believe I just have that. And I have advantage, so... I also have a D4 on top of that.
It looks over
It's
at you.
blessed.
Oh, the
It's
bless.
18.
All right, it looks
18.
it looks over to you, Sigurd, and it's the steam from its nostrils starts to get darker. It's the fury in its eyes gets more potent. I'll show you a coward. All right.
All right. Yeah, that's my turn.
Okay. Finnegan's coughing and gagging. He used both of his spells, so he's going to... He's gonna take the opportunity attack. It misses him. And he's gonna go down here. And he's gonna shoot 2 Eldritch Blasts with disadvantage because he's poisoned. That's a miss. And that's a hit. Does 8 damage to him, 8 force damage. And it falls down the 20-foot drop. A 6 and a 5 is 11.
That'll show ya.
Alright. Vorgoth's turn. It is gonna use... roll a d6 for me, Matt. Kai.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
What did you get?
A 5.
Its breath weapon is back.
Hmm.
It's gonna fly. It's still maintaining its flight, Sigurd. But it looks directly down on you. And inhales. And make a dexterity saving throw as a blast of flame hits you once again.
I think that's everything. 3. These dice rolls are not great.
65 points of fire damage.
Alright.
And wait a minute, it used dispel magic on you. Or no, it's your armor. Never mind. It can't do that to the magic items. Okay, so you only take half of that. So 32.
So, yep. So this goes off again. And then... Alright.
Alright, we go to Sabrina.
Back to hurting.
All right. She's going to kind of hide behind Kai, and she's going to shoot a magic missile at Vorgoth.
Okay, so that just automatically hits then.
Yeah,
What level magic miss?
just one.
Oh.
9 force damage.
I guess we can move it back in the grid.
I can't understand what you said, Matt.
I was off grid.
Okay, he scoffs at you as this missile just kind of hits him in the right spot, like underneath his wing. All right, then we're gonna go to Brannigan. Poor Brannigan here. He's gonna, get back to his feet, and he's gonna just try to use all his movement to to the other side of this rock here. Alright, we go to Kai.
Alrighty. Kai will, for his action, he will shoot the one that is attacking Finnegan.
Before you attack, the ones that are on your side, these the salamanders, they say,
We are susceptible to cold damage. Do that on them.
Do I have any options? I don't think so. Yeah. He replies with "will do," and he will relay that information to Sabrina.
She just kind of shrugs.
Yeah. And he will shoot then at the one attacking Finnegan.
okay.
That's a 10.
A 10 misses.
And the second attack is a 24.
24 hits.
$21 damage.
All right.
And for the bonus action, he'll have the Dradigan fly all the way after Vorgoth. This is 65 feet, so we'll go 15 more feet into the air, and with its dash action, and that'll be its turn.
All right. It's not based with it yet.
It's just below it, but like since the other one is larger, it should be fine.
You should be in range.
Yeah.
Oh wait.
Well, it's going to use a tail attack on it with a legendary action in that case. It has reach. That'll be a 27 to hit.
That hits.
That'll be 15 bludgeoning damage.
And does it go a saving throw or something?
Nope. Just, yeah, you'd think it'd knock you prone or something, but no, it's just you're hit with its tail.
Alright.
Alright. Okay, so these salamanders finally see an opportunity, and they're going to go for the wings. So they're going to do disadvantage -5. Trying to attack the wings. Oh, I got a 14 for one. And a 13 for the other. What's their modifier? 14 and 13. So that's a 21 and 20. And they both hit.
Nice.
Nice.
Okay. Okay, so ignore the fire damage. That was their first attack. But I'll say they're both going after the same wing. 1, 4. Okay, 1 plus 4. Or no, it's 2d6 wrong. 5 and a 6. So 11 plus 4, 15. So 15 from one.
Mm-hmm.
And the other one got a kind of crappy roll. 15 and 8. 23. I'll say if one of these tail attacks hits, it falls.
Right. In that case, I'm gonna go ahead and use Uvar to give them advantage to hit.
Okay, so that'll get rid of the disadvantage, so it's only -5 to hit. To just one of them?
It's just to one of them, yeah, when they're
Okay.
making an attack roll.
Alright, so I'm going to do that one first, so it's just -5 to hit. It got a 17. -5 is 12. Plus its modifier will be 19, which just hits.
Yes!
Dradigan will use its reaction to give it a little bit extra damage. 4 extra lightning damage.
Alright. And it falls to the ground, taking 8d6 again. Oh, what was it? What was its damage at? Oh, it's still there.
150. 150.
Okay, it's gonna take 8d6. $30 damage.
Yeah.
All right. He falls to the ground with a loud thud. It's just right after you were burnt to a crisp, Sigurd. You see him fall to the ground, just dazed, kind of. All right, top of the round.
Just something I wanted to mention. I did say I would be attacking the one attacking Finnegan. Not the one attacking Brutus, but
Oh, okay. Then how much damage did you do total?
21.
All right. Let's rewind. Then one of those is felled, and I believe one of them gets to go too. Subtracting is so much harder. It has 11. And this one.
Whoa.
This one goes down. But it's going to move into attack Brutus. Both those hit. I'm just going to use the average here. So he does 11. Halved. To 5, so 32. And then 3 fire damage, which is halved to 1. And then the tail attack does another 11 and another 7. Why does it have to be odd numbers? Okay, 5 and 3. Which is 8. 41. And Brutus is now restrained and grappled. He is going to just attack it, despite this, not wasting his turn. He would get a disadvantage, but he's frenzying. That hits. And does the other one hit? Yes, the other one hits. 6. 7. 10. Ooh. 16 plus 8. 24. 35. Oh, and the lair action goes off. We're going to say Sigurd, do another Constitution saving throw as another steam vent shoots up below you.
Oh, is that the poison one?
Nope, it's the fire one, the damaging one.
Oh, okay. Got it. Yeah, that's correct. Plus a d4. 17.
That passes. So you only take 7 points of fire damage.
Right.
And halved again. So
Yeah,
3.
3.
Okay. Alright, now it is Vorgoth's gonna use a legendary action to try and hit you with his tail.
Alright.
He got a 24 to hit.
That will hit. I don't have a reaction.
Alright.
Or wait. Yeah.
Okay. Where's the tail attack? Right there. $19 points of bludgeoning damage.
Ow. 2. Okay.
Okay, now it is your turn.
Living on the edge. Alright. So Sigurd is going to
Wait a
pull out
second.
the immovable rod. Oh, what?
Yeah, okay, he would have had to do disadvantage for that because he's prone, but he still hit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right. Well, he's going to pull out the immovable rod. And can I just place it right under the base of their neck? Like, just right under their neck. Or, like, on their neck. So, like, basically at the front of their neck, at the base of their head.
Okay. Yeah.
Like, probably, like, locking in between their horns and stuff.
Yeah, he's kind of on the ground right now. He's going to try and resist this, so I'll make it a contested grapple to get it into place correctly.
Right. That I can do. They have disadvantage, I think, still. Yeah. That's it. Oof, that's a crit. So 31 plus a d4.
Yeah, he's not making that.
32.
So as he's struggling trying to get back to his feet, you lock the immovable rod in place. As he growls at you, he's still flailing and thrashing and wailing.
Yeah, he's gonna back away so he's not in that cone AoE.
A very familiar situation right now.
Yeah, he's trying to lock it so they can't move their neck around.
Okay.
This is gonna like move so he's like not wherever his head is locked at.
All right. Since it's prone now, Finnegan doesn't really have a good shot at it, so he's just going to try and help over here. And he's going to try to get it off Brutus, namely.
Actually, can I do one more thing?
Oh, sure.
I'm gonna cast Sanctuary on myself.
Okay. Yeah. Finnegan is going to... Yeah. Yeah, he missed with the first hit. And he hits with the second. So that's 10 damage, and it is pushed off of Brutus. I think it goes down here. Vorgoth is going to use another legendary action to try and tail attack you.
Alright.
Disadvantage.
I believe...
He
Yeah,
got
his disadvantage, yes... Oh, what?
He got a nat 1.
Oh, okay. Cool.
It's not hitting you. Alright. It is his turn. You will pay. He begins casting another spell. Aimed at
How far
you.
is it? Counterspell.
Are you close enough?
Yes, 60 feet.
Yep, you're close enough. Alright, it is another... He is very much like a warlock, so it's another level 5 spell.
Okay.
And just to tell you what's online here, he intends to dominate Person Sigurd.
Okay, hang on, let me... Yeah, okay. My god, yeah. 19.
Oh.
So Sigurd, you hear him say, "Remove this accursed thing right now," and you're almost like, "Yes, my master," and you're going for it, but then Sabrina kind of like stops you right before you're about to click the rod, and you're back to your senses.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, he failed. And he just roars out again. Someone will go to Sigurd. Roll the d6 to see if he gets his breath back. He was gonna do this.
Oh, yeah. Well, he does.
Yeah, he has it back, but he was gonna do that to get out of this predicament. Anyway. Alright. Sabrina, it's your turn.
Okay, how's he looking?
He still looks pretty spry.
Great. Magic missile.
Alright. All the flying around and avoiding damage he's been doing.
Alright, 10 force damage.
Alright. Alright. He's still gonna try and tail Sigurd if you're not gonna do anything else. You're gonna move?
Nah, I need to be in Dispel Magic range.
Alright. He got a 2, so that's not hitting you, Sigurd.
No.
Alright, we go to Brannigan. Don't worry, I'm coming!
Oh, yeah, sorry about that. He's here now.
He'll get to the cliff and he begins climbing down. Alright. Another legendary action! Okay, we got a 19 for the first one. And a 9 for the other one, so that will be 23.
Oh, is he trying to hit me?
Yep, he's trying to tail you.
Oh, I am sanctuaried, so I think he needs to make a wisdom save, DC 14, to actually hit me and be able to hit me in the first place.
Alright, I'll keep that attack roll. I'll keep the 23.
Yeah.
To
Yeah,
hit.
yeah. Sorry, I was gonna say that the first 2 times, but they missed anyways.
Alright, that'll be, he got, what's his wisdom? That will be a 13 on the wisdom.
That fails.
Okay.
He either
is
has to.
Is it a saving throw?
It's a saving throw, so. if he
Legendary
wants.
resistance.
All right.
All right, so 23
I
to
cast shield.
Okay.
He misses.
Okay. I thought I was going to hit. All right. He failed. Kai, it's your turn.
All right. He will say to Finnegan, I hope that was enough of a payment back, I guess. And he will shoot the one in front of us because the Vorgoth is prone.
Okay.
A 20.
A 20 hits.
$19 damage.
64.
And the second attack is a 21.
21 hits.
$15 more damage. 79.
Yeah, 79. Okay. That thing
All
looks
right.
bloodied.
Alright. And the dragon will go down 40 feet. And I guess use the dash action to get right next to it.
All right.
And that'll be my turn.
All right. Salamanders. This one is going to go after Brutus again. Not really paying attention to what's going on over there. Both hit. So
Does one of them get stopped if I give him 4 AC?
one of them will be stopped. And do you want to stop the
Okay.
bite or the tail?
The tail.
The tail, okay. So yeah, he'll only take 11 and 3 halved. 14, so he'll only take 7 damage then from the bite. Alright, and I want Sigurd to do a persuasion roll. Or performance.
Persuasion or performance?
Yeah. This salamander sees you've just pinned him down, thanks to its comrades knocking it from the ceiling. It's probably questioning its loyalties right now.
Alright. Shame it's not intimidation, but fair. They're both +1 with persuasion and performance. I rolled an unnatural 20.
Okay. So, it looked poised to go attack you, but it looks at the pinned Vorgoth, looks at its allies on the ceiling, and it goes after Vorgoth.
Alright.
Getting advantage, missing with the bite. Okay, I think it's hitting with the tail, though. Hitting with the tail, I don't think it can grapple. No, it's only one. Yeah, it can grapple it. Okay. Large. Oh, this is odd. Okay. So 2d6 plus 4. 5, 9 bludgeoning damage. We ignore the fire damage, and Vorgoth is now restrained.
Oh.
All right, top of the round. Vorgoth's going to use the lair action right on top of this, and I need everyone in this bubble to make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay, this is the poison one.
Yep. I'll
Okay,
do.
I have advantage on that.
One salamander fails. I guess the only one.
So 7 plus 3 plus 8. That's math. 18.
18 passes.
Ooh.
But keep in
17.
that passes as well. But keep in mind, if you end your turn in this area, you will have to make the saving throw again.
Got it.
I suppose he has to do it himself, but he's... Yeah, he passes it.
It'd be funny if he failed.
Yeah. Alright. Brutus is... He's just gonna finish off this thing.
Please don't kill it.
No, he follows the rules and just hits it right below the jaws, mandibles, and knocks it out. And he's gonna run towards the dragon that he's wanted a piece of for this whole fight, but he can't quite make it.
Poor guy.
Next turn, man. Next turn.
It's gonna continue to try and tail you, Sigurd. One legend. That's a sanctuary, right?
Sanctuary, DC 14.
It got 24.
Yeah, that'll hit. Well, that'll pass the save.
And it got 24 to hit.
That misses.
Okay.
Thanks to shield still being up.
Alright, then we go to your turn proper.
Okay. I only have a greater healing potion left, so I'm gonna chug that now.
Okay.
And let me see. Is there anything else I can do on my turn? I've already done that. I should keep that in mind. That'll be important. I already have that active, and I don't want to do anything aggressive just quite yet. So yeah, that'll be my turn.
Another tail.
Ah.
It failed the wisdom saving throw, so it's going to attack the salamander instead.
All right.
It got a nat 20, but it's at disadvantage. And that turns, it's still going to hit. Tail 2d8 plus 8. 1, 7, 8, so 16 damage. And it ignores the heated body. You traitors! Alright. We're gonna go to Finnegan, who is gonna go, like, sigh and looks over the cliff and like, I'm not going that way. And he's going to 5.
I will say, you said it was restrained, right?
Yeah. But
So
still prone.
attacks do have advantage against it. It's being prone though, so it'll cancel out.
Right. Yeah. So yeah, he'll shoot it then. It's just normal. He got a 2, so he's not hitting it with 1.
Okay.
And he got a 7. Yeah, that's not hitting.
I'd also now realize I don't want him to hit it because that'll push him. Although the immovable rod's in the way, so
Yeah.
whether or not it will.
Alright. Unlike Cryofang that he has been insulting, he does not have a burrow speed.
Well,
Yeah.
how unfortunate.
Alright, it is his turn, so he's going to resort to this. First, he is going to use Frightful Presence. He's been saving this one. So pretty much everyone that can see him, I need you to do a wisdom saving throw.
I am immune to fear.
14.
That fails. Scolipede fails.
Is there anything you can do?
Do I make it as well?
You're looking for a 19, I believe.
Wisdom, right?
Yeah.
Well, I have a chance. Nope.
All the
Unfortunate.
NPCs failed, except Brutus because he's immune to it.
So what are the effects of this?
You just cannot go closer to him, and all your attacks have disadvantage.
Haha. I only have one attack.
All right. But he gets to make multi-attacks as part of this as well. So he's going to claw the guy restraining him. He got a nat 1 with one of his attacks. So that's not going to hit. Okay, that's probably... Oh, no. That's still 22, but will he get lower? No. Okay, so that's going to hit. So another claw hits. $10 damage again. Got pretty low. 2. And then finally a bite. All right. And yeah, that's the end of his turn, so we go to Sabrina.
Okay.
You can shake off the fear at the end of your turn. Well, try to.
Alright, well, he's got another magic missile coming his way.
Okay.
14 force damage.
Ooh.
That's by 1,000, as they say.
178. All right. You continue with your 1,000 paper cuts.
I could just hit him with one bigger one, but it's more damage efficient to do it this way.
He's
13.
All right. 13 more damage?
No,
That's
no.
the save.
That's my save.
Oh, okay. For the fear. Okay. Gotcha. Yeah. It's going to tail Sigurd again. Or try to.
We save.
15?
Yeah, that passes.
Alright. Disadvantage. 25.
Can I shield that? Do I want to shield that? Yeah, I'll shield it.
Okay. You
My
shield
last
off
one.
this tail tried to slam you. Okay, then we're gonna go to Brannigan. He's finally here. He gets down and just lets out a battle cry as he's finally in its face. Gets advantage. That hits. A 19 exactly hits with the first one. Oh, yeah, and he's hitting with the other one.
Wait, isn't he afraid?
Right. He can't go closer.
Sorry, guys.
Poor guy.
Oh, okay. So
Poor Brannigan.
he's going to.
He's more like,
he did all of his damage with that crit.
He's gonna just attempt an Indomitable to hopefully try and get it. Ah, no, he doesn't get it. Okay. All right, Kai, it's your turn. No,
Alrighty.
another tail. It's another 20. He got 18 on the.
yeah, that'll pass.
But then he got only 22 on his attack, and you're shielding, right?
That will miss. Yeah, I'm shielded.
Okay. Now, Kai, it's your turn.
Alright, he will, in Draconic, he will ask, do you yield?
It just says, never! As it begins thrashing around still.
Alright, we'll make 2 normal attacks then.
Alright, so it's just normal, because it's restrained.
23.
23 hits.
And for the second attack, it's a 14, so that misses. So I'll roll the damage on the first attack. Using my last favorite foe as well. 14 damage.
14, 82, 92. Alright.
And for the bonus action, the dragon has advantage on the attack this time.
Alright. He doesn't have any legendary actions left, so don't have to worry about that tail, Sigurd.
This has been a time for Sigurd.
That's a 10, so that misses, and that's it.
Or wait, no, he still has one legendary action.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Let's try this again.
So you missed with the dragon?
Mhm.
Yeah, he's gonna try wisdom saving throw, got a nat 1. So he's gonna aim it at the thing restraining him. And
Okay.
it's normal because it's afraid, or no.
Oh.
Yeah, it's just
Maybe. I don't know.
It's just disadvantage, I think, still. But so far it's 20. Does it go lower? It got another nat 1, so it misses.
Lovely.
All right. It is the. Oh, what
I
was...
got 6 on the save. I got 6 on the save. So.
Okay. Yeah, you're still afraid. All right. It is the Salamander's turn. Oh no, I don't want to move Brannigan. These guys are gonna. They can't get closer, so. Yeah, they're gonna stay there, but the two next to him are gonna attack him. And because he is restrained by the tail attack, it's just automatically gonna hit.
Oh.
But I think I should roll for a crit anyway. No. Okay. So the tail automatically hits. And the bite hits as well. So that'll be 13 and 11. It's 24 damage. Oh, I'm being stupid. 216. All right. And you all have to make Sigurd and these two had to make Constitution saving throws because you ended your turn with
Right,
the
because we
poison.
stayed. We stayed there.
Yeah.
Not bad. That's a 17 plus more.
Yeah, they both passed. How's Drudagon doing? Guys.
Sorry, how much?
Constitution saving throw.
Unsave.
Yes, I didn't hear it. 11. So no.
Failed?
11, yeah.
Yeah, it failed. So you are poisoned, which means you're going to have disadvantage on your attacks until the end of your next turn with the dragon.
Mm-hmm.
So for the new lair action, it's going to do the fire vent. And it's going to do it to both Brutus and Sigurd. Right there. Because it's useless.
All right.
So another Constitution saving throw.
Ooh, 12.
All right. You're going to take full damage.
Oh yeah, that's
7 fire damage,
Done.
and you can half it.
Okay.
Brutus fails as well.
Oh, that's only 7 damage?
Yeah, halved because of your resistance.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's kind of shrugging it off too. All right, but he's gonna run over, and he's been waiting for this. Let's get some advantage. He misses with the first. Oh no, wait, he gets advantage. Yeah, he misses with the first one,
Pain.
and he hits. He's gonna definitely
Poor
hit.
man. Oh?
7 for 11. All right, Sigurd, it's your turn.
All right. Yeah, I think it's time to start welling in on him. Let me see if there's anything else funny I can do before I go ahead and go in. No? All right. Yeah, I'm just gonna attack twice.
Okay.
20. All right, so that's +6 plus a d4. 18, 19 to hit.
19 just hits him.
All right, and then second attack. That's more than 19. So 3d6 plus 6. 18 damage between those two hits.
And I will give Sigurd one more lightning damage, so 19.
All right.
All right, he looks pretty haggard. Oh no, please don't let this happen. I just saw who's next in initiative. Okay, well.
Is there any way I can get in more no.
All right. Finnegan is going to well, first he's going to no, he doesn't have any legendary actions left. I swear to God, Finnegan got a nat 20.
Yeah.
Oh, this just feels so dumb, though. Yeah. Damn it. Damn it. I don't want this to happen.
You're the DM. You can say screw it. No.
Let me attack one more time. Let me add him.
No, we'll do it as the dice will. All right. So Finnegan gets a total of 25 damage. And you see the dragon just heave and go unconscious after that blast to the side of his head.
Kai will be shocked for a second, and he'll just yell at Finnegan, no, what have you done?
It's not dead. By the way, I think its AC is 19. It seemed you guys were hitting it then.
Good to know.
But we're going to keep initiative going because of reasons. So then we're going to go to Vorgoth's turn. I'll say he's unconscious. Sabrina, it's your turn.
All right. She is going to...
What's going on here is, yeah, you're done, but the salamanders don't seem to be done yet.
Oh. Uh-oh.
Who do they appear to be attacking?
They want to finish him off.
They want to finish him off.
Bree just kind of looks at them and... Well, is it her turn now?
Yes, it's your turn.
She doesn't do anything.
Okay. Brannigan. Not reading the room. Well, we did it, chums. Good job, Finn. That was some, good marksmanship there, brother. And, what do we do now? As he looks to Kai. Kai, it's your turn.
Alrighty, let me just check. Yeah, that's fine. he will, seeing this, he will yell to the Scorch, no, stop, and he will out of desperation he will just pull out one of the devices that were given to him. They're ball shaped. They have a white half and yellow and black half, and he will throw the object at the big Dronigan.
All right. It is prone, and you are. It's a thrown item, so
It's also restrained.
It's still restrained.
he is
I
still
think.
restrained. Yes, he is. Okay, so it's just a normal throw. So you're. But yeah, so it'll just.
Do I add proficiency or not?
Yes, you add
That's the-
proficiency.
Well, here we go. A 19.
Yeah, see, it's 19.
We really like hitting that number, huh?
All right, and I believe the rules is implied. Let's see all the conditions you are meeting. You're gonna roll a series of die 6.
Yep, I rolled 5d6 and I got a 20 in all.
You got 20. It's
26.
Oh, sorry, 26. Oh my god.
oh, and its CR is 17. So as Kai reaches into his bag, he pulls out this white and black ball with a yellow stripe on it, and he whips it at Vorgoth, and Vorgoth is just sucked into this ball with this light, and the ball falls to the ground, wiggles 3 times, and stops.
Kai takes the biggest sigh of relief and just falls back to the ground a little bit.
Are we out of initiative now?
You are out of initiative.
Okay, Bree.
The
Go on.
salamanders say,
What did you do to him?
He is contained and will not hurt you or anyone else ever again. Hopefully we can study what happened to it, and he should not be this wrathful, and hopefully we can help him as well as you.
Why not finish him off?
Because no one is worth that. Everyone deserves a chance.
Are you done talking to the ferals?
He looks to them, and if they don't say anything, then he'll say yes. And
She'll just she'll walk up to him and she'll look right up to him and she'll say, if, after all is said and done, I find out that you let this thing go and it kills even one person, I'll find you. And their blood will be on your head. Do you understand me?
I am already aware of that, and I take the full responsibility of this upon my shoulders.
and the
better.
salamander
sorry.
echo kind of the same thing too. They say,
It's on you if he gets out again, and if he comes here, we'll be going after you instead.
That is understandable.
Sigurd is basically just
And-
gonna collapse on the ground. And as he does, he just kind of reaches out and grabs the ball and just kind of pulls it in.
Bree's gonna hold out her paw and say, give me one of your scales.
From...
Just your body, it doesn't matter which one.
Oh, okay. I guess he will give her a scale if Krokrak have a scale. I guess they do.
Alright, she takes it.
Got leathery skin.
Whatever they have.
the salamander also say,
You may rest here, but we expect you to go. You can take whatever this red-scaled one was hoarding. We have no use for it.
thank you for your cooperation and willingness to end this the way it should.
We do thank you for helping us, though.
And they all go. They go into. They all leave the cave.
And I guess I'll heal the two that are knocked over with Cure Wounds.
All right.
I'll take some damage for that, but
Yeah, you take 5 fire damage as you do that.
all right. Do we wanna rest first, or do we wanna?
Bree's gonna go over to the horde to gather it.
All right, it's a little bit of a trek. You have to climb up a few of these slopes, and Brannigan is
Misty Step.
following you in hot pursuit. Like, oh no, you don't.
Well, she can Misty Step twice to get up there easier.
I will just go next to Sigurd, and they will rest there for now, I guess.
All right. And then he
He's
finally
gonna hand. Oh, sorry.
he's gonna catch up to you eventually and see, like, his eyes like glistening gold as he sees the inside of this horde.
She's just kind of ignoring all of the gold and looking for anything that might look similar in appearance to her badge, or gives off that sort of "this is an artifact from Haverigal" look to it.
Okay. And what are the rest of you doing? Kai and Sigurd?
So Sigurd, first of all, is gonna hand the object. I was about to say what it actually is over to Kai.
All right.
Yeah.
And he just looks exasperated. Just, thank you so much.
Don't mention it.
And
I
I'm sorry.
You don't need to be. I'm fully aware of what
No.
it could mean, but yeah.
No, I'm. There's a reason I wanted to come along in particular. I was.
He looks just like, go on.
I was part of the group that. Oh,
That was
Okay.
just the bot.
that was the bot. Okay. That was tasked with dealing with Cryofang, I believe he called them. We had agreed to. It was me and some others, not nobody who's here. We'd agreed initially to deal with them non-lethally, but then one of our allies, they took matters into their own hands. And I couldn't stop them.
He'll ponder for a second, and well, I do not blame you, because we were also too late to react to what happened to Calder, and sadly, all of our it falls on all of us to deal with the consequences of those actions.
Yeah, and this is hardly making up for anything, but not even close. I understand that, but I just didn't want it to happen again. So that's why I'm here, at least. Sorry for not making that clear before.
Well, I'm definitely glad you are here, because I think without your help, I would have struggled alone for sure, but with all of the help we gathered along the way, and yeah, you brought the MDRA folk together, and yeah.
Yeah, that. I'm glad it ended this way as well. I was worried it wouldn't, but we did it. You did it. Thank you again.
That's when someone walks next to you and goes, "Actually, I did it."
Yes, you
Yes,
did it.
yes, you did.
I certainly did. I told you it would be no problem.
Uh,
Yeah, Kai will just laugh a bit at that.
he kind of just dust off his his clothes are like anything that wasn't like the armor is probably like singed at this point,
Yeah, you're all
like super like burned.
yeah.
Uh, okay, let's. Should we wait for them to come back, or should we go help them?
I think we can follow them and see if they need help. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So Brannigan is when you go into this massive room of wealth up here. Brannigan's already starting to like count it all, and Sabrina appears to be looking for something, and there are a few objects that stand out from the gold. Sabrina,
Okay.
stuff that isn't gold is there are 4 blood rubies worth 100 gold each, and
Okay.
2.
Let me. Do you have this written down to give us afterwards, or do I need to write it all down?
Yeah, I have all the wealth written out.
Okay.
There are 2 diamonds worth 500 gold.
Ooh.
There's a potion.
She's gonna pocket those right away.
Hey, and that's when Brandon goes, hey, we're splitting it. Wait till everyone's here, little missy.
She rolls her eyes and puts them back down.
There's a potion of speed, a potion of vitality. There is a ring that looks magical.
She's gonna inspect that one closer.
Yeah. You can't. You still need a short rest to see what it does.
Okay.
There is a little box, a little black box.
Oh, now that's what gets our attention the most.
All right. And there is also there's a gold statue at just a cursory glance. It looks like it's actually a Vorgoth, but then you realize it's kind of different. It's a solid gold statue. It's more like a bust, really. And instead of like the ferocious, like bloodthirsty, tyrannical Vorgoth, it looks like he's like refined, like looking up. You could imagine putting your spectacles on the bridge of his snout, and it fit really. But more notably, inside the bust, there's a little recess in it that has a rune in it that looks very identical to the ones Sigurd uses.
Okay.
And if we want to get the horde out of the way, there's 500 copper pieces, 3,000 silver pieces, 1,400 gold pieces, and 1,200 platinum pieces.
Wow.
That's a lot.
1,200 platinum.
Yes.
Oh god.
All right.
Ah.
So that box.
That box. What are you doing with it?
She's opening it up to have a look at what's inside.
When you open up the box, you see these teal fingerless gloves with a thick gray trim around the wrist and little flat yellow triangles on the front of them.
Ooh, fashionable.
They look magical.
Okay. She's going to take the box and its contents and the ring into her possession.
Okay. We're splitting that later. Just do you,
We'll see.
and that's by the time you other two get here too.
Hmm.
Yeah, and Finnegan. Oh boy,
Oh, what was that?
that's what Finnegan says when he looks at it.
I didn't hear what he said.
Oh
Uh,
boy.
Oh.
Kai will, I guess, the first thing he will look at is the golden bust, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, Bree's gonna say to
Oh yeah.
Sigurd, come have a look at this.
Okay. Yeah, that'd be he probably already had his eyes locked on it as she was saying that.
Yeah. Okay, so we're all looking at this bust here. And so yeah, it looks like Vorgoth. It's a Drudagon, but it looks like more refined. But you, Kai, you know there's something different. This isn't Vorgoth. It's depicting another dragon, but you don't know why it would be in his likeness.
That is very strange to be the case. And yeah, he will relay that to Sigurd and
Sigurd,
Mhm.
you are more drawn to the fact there is a rune in the recess, very similar to the ones you found in that little trash lid, hide lid, whatever Sinbad called it.
Mhm.
And yeah, there's a very similar looking rune embedded in it.
As Kai is sort of explaining, he kind of just is going to reach out and on instinct lay his hand on the rune.
All right, as you do that, it's almost like in an instant. It's like pinpointing that instance you fall unconscious when you go to sleep. You don't really know when it was. And you flash, your mind like kind of soars up into the air, and you see the planet start to spin around backwards. It goes back to the same place, Mount Prometheus. And last time you had this vision, it wasn't as clear, but now you can see other dragon Pokemon bearing similar dress and symbols as your clan, and they are bringing gold and items here, and it looks like they're bringing it to Vorgoth, but everything is in black and white. But Vorgoth doesn't look tyrannical here. He looks to be accepting these gifts very nobly and refined. And just these few words kind of ring in your head. They're Great Worm, Jotunheimer, and Dragon Right. And your mind goes out to the map of the ice continent, and something here, Dragon Right, is
Dragon
honing in on the southeastern island. And then you just snap to. The rune is now in your hand. It is Fiel Mountain.
How? Someone used to live here. Before all this.
And one last, almost like a whisper in your ear, as you finally realize the stone is in your hand. Aldarion.
Algarion?
Aldarion.
Aldarion. He just kind of mutters that under his breath as well.
I will ask him. What did you say?
I saw something. Like the Vorgoth, but not like, well, more like he kind of gestures to the statue, more like this. And other dragon Pokemon who seem to be living here. I'm I'm not sure what. I think they're part of my uh, I
Yeah, Kai will just solemnly uh, look at him, and he'll just say, "We might be right on that theory we had, but we can't know until we investigate further." So
theory?
the when we first talked to Wargoth, uh, I told you that there might be a case where the whatever is causing their accelerated growth, and maybe there's something that is making them rage out of control or having other side effects. But
Hmm. Sabrina, you have the map, right?
Yeah, here it is.
Okay. Yeah, he would pull it out and point again to that island on the far eastern, southeastern part of the map. I. Oh, yeah, that probably is that. I think I spelled it like that before.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is, but there's something here. If that's at least any indication. If that's any help.
how big is this bust, by the way?
How big is what?
The golden bust, like the
Uh,
statue.
it's about the size of like a very large stone. Like I know that isn't very descriptive. Like a laundry basket.
Hmm.
It's a
That'll
little
be hard
bit
to
of heft
carry.
to it. It's made out of gold, so it's probably worth a bit. But
Yeah, I don't know how well it would be to carry that around.
Sigurd already popped the rune out of it. You did, right?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
He's probably going to put the rune away for the moment, and he's going to, yeah, pull out his journal and start sketching the statue, its likeness.
Okay.
I guess once you're done, Kai will. It's weird because the background comes with notes but doesn't come with like any writing tools. So he'll ask you to just to borrow your writing tools so that he can like just make a small image of the bust on his notes.
Oh yeah, yeah. He'll let you do that. But yeah. Yeah, he's just gonna kind of keep looking at it, looking over Fiel as well. As he's just kind of waiting. He's probably not really paying too much attention to the gold on the floor and all that.
All right. So, in terms of sharing, Abolition definitely wants some of this gold because they're kind of the poverty group right now. So they definitely want a split of this gold if you're gonna take any back. So of course the three that went with you too want some of it too. So it's not as much as you think, but it's still a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
By the way, Bree's gonna ask for her potion of flight back.
Oh right, I didn't need it because you used it on me. I guess you should have given this to old Brutus here.
Yeah, well, he kind of ran off. Can't say I wasn't expecting it, but everything worked out.
Yeah, well, no harm, no foul. We slayed the dragon, and now we get this hefty sum of wealth here. All right, so let's go splitting. Can we keep the gold statue, or do you want to?
Probably something the Expedition Society would buy off of you for a pretty penny.
Leave it there. It's too much. It'd be too much of a hassle to carry it back, anyways.
If we run into any bandits, it would be a very, very big burden to just carry around and stick out everywhere.
Well, let's begin gathering the gold then.
Bree's just gonna kind of open her bag of holding and just start scooping everything up with it.
All right. So in terms of the items, you don't really care too much about the items, Kai, but they definitely want one of these things.
Mm-hmm.
The gloves, the ring, or the 2 potions.
Well,
Bree's probably not gonna let go of the 2 non-consumables.
Oh,
Okay, then they'll take the potion of speed and vitality then. As for the diamond, they definitely want one of the diamonds.
Abolition or the other guys?
The other guys.
yeah, guys. Yeah.
Yeah, they can have one of the diamonds.
Okay.
I'll just take my share of the gold, I guess, and yeah.
All right. All right. We'll split the gold later.
yeah. Let's do that later.
But yeah, take the items and diamonds and the 4 blood rubies. I guess we'll divide those later too.
Yeah.
All right. So yeah, you get your haul. You take a rest here, and you begin your trek back. It's a little.
Bree's actually got stuff she wants to do during the short rest.
Okay.
Okay. So first of all, she's going to identify those 2 things.
Okay, so the ring is a ring of spell turning.
Oh boy.
Okay.
Oh,
And the gloves are this.
oh,
They're basically magical gloves with +1 to unarmed strikes, and you do an additional D4 piercing damage with your unarmed, and you get pretty much siege weapons. And if you have any rider effects, you can do damage instead.
Interesting. Okay, next order of business, she is going to use her meteor focus to use a 3rd level spell slot to put sending into it, and she's going to cast that to the queen of thieves, hearts, whatever we're calling her. She's going to say, the ball is what made them hypocrites, isn't it?
Your sending spell does not reach her.
Oh no.
interesting.
All right, and then she wants to talk to Finn again.
He's kind of in the glow of it. He's do you think anyone could? You think you could maybe bring that dragon out so you can draw a picture of me, like, standing on it?
No.
No.
Well, you could take some liberties, and I am pretty buff too, so you can make me a little more buff just so the picture looks a little better.
I mean, Kai's Tradigan is out, but
Oh yeah. We could use him as a model. Here. Just get him to go on the ground for me, and I'll just put one of my feet on his head, and you could just draw it for during while we rest here.
he will use the gesture, I guess.
Okay, so when you approach Finnegan, he's like in the like Captain Morgan pose, like putting his like foot on top of Kai's Drodagon's neck, waiting for
Does
someone
he
to
get
draw
rough
him.
skinned?
Yeah.
No.
Waiting for someone to draw him. Come on, it's pretty easy to draw. I can show you if you want. Oh, what do you want? I'm a little busy right now.
Yeah, I kind of wanted to talk to you alone.
I'm modeling right now, actually. So sorry.
She just kind of shrugged.
We can wait.
I guess
We can-
Kai will try and draw, but yeah, I guess Sabrina goes to talk to him first because
Whatever. He's like, please keep it there. I don't want this ruined. I don't want any smudge lines. Okay. What do you want?
She takes him far enough away that the others can't hear, and she says, "You did a really good job out there, Finnegan. I'm happy for you."
Well, naturally. I bet you were probably doubting me.
Well, maybe a little bit, but honestly, I'm glad to see that you have come this far. I think we've got a little bit in common as far as our paths go, and so I'll just make this short so that you can get back to your little victory pose over there. From one ignored child to another, keep trying. You'll reach your goals eventually.
That's when his eyes kind of narrow, and there's kind of a silence between. He just kind of says, "Don't patronize me," and he just walks past you.
She just kind of smiles a little bit and lets it be.
And he gets back in position, looking a little more bothered, but eventually shakes it off. And why don't you do a performance roll? You were drawing him, Kai.
yeah. 3 roll, nice. 17.
Okay.
Yo.
So it definitely, if drawing wasn't in your background at all, maybe it's just the afterglow of the battle, but you managed to turn in a pretty good picture. And when Finnegan inspects it, the perspective's a little off, but I guess this is good. I could maybe touch it up for you a little, but yeah, good job. This will be an excellent trophy for when we head back.
I'm a novice at drawing. I'm not going to lie. So
Yeah. Well, you could just keep working on it. That's all I'll say.
Why not use it as a reference to draw it yourself?
That's a good point. Perhaps I'll do that.
I will just smile and yeah.
All right. I don't think those buggy bugs are gonna let us rest here for a long time. So maybe we should start heading back.
Yeah.
That sounds like a plan.
All right. So you travel through the windswept uh, ice continent, the eastern side of it. There are some battles that uh, you were able to win, and as they pale in comparison to the Vorgoth you had just fought. And you eventually get back to the gate where they let you in and kind of notice you guys are kind of busting at the seams with gold and you're clinking a little more than normal, let's just say.
Mm.
And Finnegan and Brutus say, "Well, we don't have anyone to report to. We did our job." Or Brannigan, yeah, says, "We did our job, and that's if you want to go do that, you're free to. You're free to. We have work to do. We first to Vorgoth the Terrible or whatever his name was. Next, the Fire Curse. Right, men? Yeah. Yeah, I want to fight another dragon. I only got one
Well,
hit
I'm-
in.
Well, I'm sorry that it didn't turn out well for the two of you, but hopefully the next time you get to do more fighting. But really try to not endanger anyone, because this is a bigger problem than any one group of us can solve alone, and hopefully we can work at least somewhat together to get the fire curse solved. Yeah.
We're not getting involved in any of your politics, sir, so don't try to drag us in. We just went in there to fight a dragon. We went to protect the town, not to do it to protect these wild Pokemon running around, and we followed the rules and didn't kill it. In fact, we don't kill them. Yeah, what do we look like, murder hobos?
Fair enough. I'm just trying to form a bond here.
But with that, we'll be off. Perhaps we'll see you two in the future, and your two other friends or whatever they were.
Bree just kind of
We'll
nods.
see.
And Brannigan and Finnegan head. It looks like they're heading towards the cabin. You're at the gate
Okay.
right now.
Okay.
Alright.
Where do you three want to head? You're probably going to report back, right?
Yeah, Bree's
Back-
gonna report
yeah.
back.
Back to Calder.
Yeah.
Okay. So it'll take about a day to get back or so.
Yeah.
But on the way to Calder, about the time you're going to pack up for the last leg of the trip, you see a familiar figure shuffling through the snow towards you, towards the gate.
Who could it be?
It is a Pikachu wearing a parka.
No way.
Yeah.
Wearing a parka?
Yeah. It is.
Just a parka?
It's yeah. Parka has a bag.
Okay.
It's a familiar figure.
No, I mean,
it's Pandora.
yeah, I mean, it's like, okay.
And she sees you two. And kind of looks over to her bag. She wears a frown and then kind of sighs. Hey, suckerinos.
Hey, Pandora, how's it going?
Are you... Is that enough clothing for this weather?
Yeah?
Okay.
You my mother now?
No, it's just...
Yeah, that'd be a little weird. So, was your secretive mission successful?
As successful as it can be, I think, yes.
Thankfully, yes.
Well, I just kind of wanted to. Okay, I'm sorry for pieing you in the face.
Well, I certainly forgive you, but she just kind of looks at Sigurd. It
He just
was it was a pretty harmless prank, Sigurd. I think she deserves
he,
some forgiveness.
No
he
hard
just
feelings?
sighs.
She puts out her
No
hand.
hard.
Look, no buzzer, no buzzer, no buzzer.
He's going to grab the other side of her hand.
Okay, she just shakes it. And
Yeah.
I just, you left, and I did have a chance to say sorry, and I kind of wanted to make it up to you, so I got you guys a potion that you could maybe use. And she goes into her bag and gives you a potion. Says it's a potion of supreme healing.
Oh,
Oh, well, thank you, but you don't
this
need
is
that. You don't need to have to go through all that. That's very expensive.
Yeah, well, I told you, I just kind of felt bad.
thank you, Pandora. That's very thoughtful of you.
You're sure?
Positive.
Oh, like he, he kind of holds it as like, well, thank you. I suppose. That's yeah. Thank you.
Mhm.
I, and sorry, our reaction was a bit more serious than it should have been. We were just, as we said before, we were in a bit of a hurry.
Yeah, a bit of a hurry, kind of nervous for what we were about to, you know, do. So, yeah, we shouldn't have been so harsh on you. You were just trying to have fun.
Actually, anyone proficient in Arcana, roll an Arcana.
Okay.
Nope.
Where's the... There it is.
Nope.
Let me check just to make sure I'm getting this right. So
13.
much for expertise.
When you look at the potion, there's like a little bit of pink in it. When it's potion of healings are usually red.
Wait a minute. What's this pink?
Oh, that's a supreme potion. That's the ingredient that makes it supreme.
You know I can have this fact checked, right?
Well, go ahead. I mean, it's a healing potion.
All right. Well, we appreciate the gesture.
Well, did you learn anything funny out there?
Um. No, not really. Well,
What about this guy?
I just waves. I am just what's the word? A compatriot of theirs. I haven't really found anything funny either. So
Oh, well, that town is pretty bone dry. I couldn't find Returnatrix. I couldn't find anything.
Hmm.
That's why I just got distracted and resorted to the whole pie thing, and it's pretty clear I'm not going to get any other one on you at this point. So the guy should just take up my bags and look somewhere else.
well, I hope you find who you're looking for at the very least. Um.
can we help in any way?
Well, that's the thing. I don't really know what he looks like. I just woke up one day and yeah, it's really odd. I had a pretty funny dream too.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Hmm?
So okay, so this green guy with an accent, he shot me through the face. It was mind blowing.
I see what you did there.
Yeah, and then I just wanted to go find Ortherntrix.
I suppose that's humorous in a morbid way.
Yeah, but yeah, nothing in that town, that's for sure. So I'm gonna take my search out there. Maybe find that queen character.
Right.
Right.
Well, I wouldn't go looking for the queen. Well, she may have answers, but I'm not sure if you could trust them. But regardless, I still hope you find who you're looking for.
Well, that's the trick, my friend. You never trust anyone. She winks at you and just begins walking away.
I see.
Probably the wisest words I've heard so far on this adventure.
I will sigh a bit at that comment, and yeah, he will look to Sigurd like with a smirk and like you got pied in the face.
Unfortunately.
Well,
it tasted decently good, though. At least.
Huh? At least some fun can be had, I guess, at some point.
Well, until the whatever. Let's keep moving.
All right. So after a few days, you eventually trek through the last leg of the trip to Calder, and you split off from Kai, who goes to report back to his sort of little base camp inside Calder, where Leonidas is. But you two, as you're kind of going towards your room, you see Sinbad and Aiden talking with Jameson. And that's where we'll end it.
Yay.
Done.
We did it!
All right.
That was great.
All right. Yeah.
Oh.
So, yeah. It's the end. Can't believe you kind of got the dragon in the exact same way.
I mean...
If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Yeah. Perhaps maybe I should have tried to fire breath instead of dominate person, but...
Look,
oh, well.
if I can't sneak attack them, I'll just piss them off.
Okay.
To be fair, I got pretty lucky with those dispel magics.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
I'm so sorry about Finnegan getting the final hit. I felt so bad about that.
It's fine.
Yeah.
It's funny.
It's probably better because you'll find out later.
Okay. All right.
Oh boy.
But the whole group is going to be back next time. Thank you, Matt, and thank you, Riolu, if you're in the chat, for being our guests and portraying these faction members. And certainly there's going to be something's going to come out of this of what was learned, what happened. It's a lot of fun stuff coming up.
Oh
Boy, can't wait.
Oh boy. That was...
Thank you for having me as well, yeah.
Yeah, no problem. But with that, we will see you next Wednesday. And stay safe, everyone. Happy whatever's coming up next, Valentine's Day. Yay! I bet we're all busy that day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that a session? Is that a session day? No,
I
it's
don't
not.
know. But
It'd
yeah,
be really sad if it was.
It was 15. Yeah.
we'll see you guys later.